Can you? You've such a cool life. You have such a unique life.
Mm-hmm.
You've such an intentional life outside of church world. Okay, we will get to church world stuff, but
Yeah.
can you just share a little bit about your family? And I know that you're probably like, what aspect, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
can you share a little about your family?
Yeah. So I have my husband, Jason. We've been married 12 or 13 years, something like that. And then
Can you say your anniversary?
Yeah, no. Yes and no. Yes and no. I have two options. I don't know why I can't. So this is the funny joke, is that I cannot, for the life of me, ever remember if my wedding anniversary is December 6th or the 9th.
That's amazing.
I frequently, it's a joke with my husband, and I've tried to, my kids even made me a plaque to go on the wall that says our wedding anniversary. However, it's not with me. It's at home.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure it's December 6th. However, if it's the 9th, I'm sorry, husband. But yes, so I have my husband of 12 or 13 years because,
Whatever.
ish. And yeah, so then we have a ton of kids. We have his, mine, ours, and others, and all girls. We had a couple boys in the mix along the way. We have, so far, we have 3 wonderful grandchildren, and they keep us hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I love how intentional you are. You guys are just wonderful, and you guys have just stepped in and been amazing parents.
Yeah, thanks for that.
It's really cool. Like, kids are awesome.
It's intentional
Yeah.
to be amazing.
It's intentional.
Parents are supportive parents. It's requiring us to be intentional.
Neat. And
Yeah.
you live on 40 acres or so?
Just shy of, yeah.
And it's kind of like a public 40 acres too, because it's like right next to, is it M82? Is
Yeah.
that the road?
Yeah.
So it's like right at M82. I won't say the cross street, okay? Just so that people don't come and try to find you or whatever. But you live on a 40-acre giant field essentially, and you have animals galore.
Yeah, they kind of come and go a little, for lack of a better term. But yeah, we have cattle, and we have pigs, and we have chickens, and we do some meat birds every now and again. We used to have goats, and we got rid of those very quickly.
Why is that? What was the deal with goats?
Goats are like children. They're cute when they're little, and then they get older, and you're just like, and so they were just to us, it's what we would call a hay burner. They didn't give as much as they took. And so we decided that was
not worth it.
The process of elimination.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And they were very naughty. The neighbors brought our goats back a couple times. I felt bad for that. But I'd be walking, this is not my goat. That's what the girl next door would always tell me. I'm really sorry about that.
This is not my goat.
Did
she have goats and she just delineated?
No,
between?
they had horses.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All my cattle went to their house.
Is a horse like a big goat?
I've never had horses.
No.
No.
Yeah, actually, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, so when I was little, I swore that I was going to grow up and have a horse ranch and live in Montana. I've never owned a horse. I don't know much about them, although I want one. If anybody wants to tell my husband I should have a horse. We went to somebody's house, and there was some horses that weren't treated the greatest. So we brought him some hay. We went over with animal control, and this horse wouldn't let anybody touch it, and it came up and just kind of pressed its face into my chest, and I was like, and I looked at Jason, and he's like, no. And I'm like, it loves me though. I want one. And he was like, no.
If you were to real quickly add up the number of animals you have on your homestead, ballpark it.
35.
Oh, you know?
Oh, wait.
Actually
no,
know?
200 and...
What are we talking, like ants?
Yeah, no. I just realized I have a lot of birds.
Turtles?
We got a bunch of chicks. We got meat birds. We got 70 meat birds and
70?
No.
That's so many.
Yeah, we got. I lied. Sorry, on accident. 52 egg layers, and we got 70 meat birds. So we have 130-ish.
Jason, you're producing. Can you put the camera on me? If any of you don't have enough money for eggs, Tiffany, how many did you say? 52 egg-laying birds?
Yeah.
That's so many eggs.
Yeah.
Take that, egg prices.
It's about to be a lot. Well, we already had
Okay, you can get it off me. Thanks. Okay, cool.
We had 20 or 30, but.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
What is your favorite animal on the homestead?
Pigs.
Yeah, that's right. We've talked about this.
Yeah, I like beef more than I like pork, but I like pigs more than I like cows.
Wow, hold on. That was like a riddle. Say that one more time.
I like beef more than I like pork, but I like pigs more than I like cows.
Oh, I still don't get it.
Yeah.
But
so you have the edible version of the animal?
Yep.
I like beef. I don't
Can you explain this to me like I'm 6?
Yeah. So we have edibles on our farm, and everything's either edible or it's not. And I mean, the only thing that we have that isn't edible is our dogs and a barn cat.
I feel like we should also clarify when you say we have edibles on our farm. there are multiple ways.
Protein-based everything.
Protein-based edibles. That's really good. We have bought a half pig from you one time.
You did, yeah.
And actually, you know what was fun is we somehow in the freezer, we had a pork tenderloin. Because that was a while ago, actually, when we got that.
A couple years ago.
We had a pork tenderloin that was hiding in the bottom of our chest freezer. And Megan just made it last week.
Yeah.
It was so good.
How did she?
We prepared it this is actually really fun. We had never done this before. My favorite food on the planet is pot roast, okay? So Mississippi pot roast where you put brown gravy and a whole stick of butter and ranch dressing.
Banana peppers.
And, yes, pepperoncini,
I love
banana peppers. It's my fave, right? We've brought it here to the church for staff stuff. Yeah. We had a theme. Remember the theme? It was your last meal. Yeah, it was a
good choice
with our staff, and it was what is your last meal? And mine was Mississippi pot roast. Yeah, we did that recipe with your pork tenderloin. It was awesome.
Was it?
Oh, so good.
I like beef more than I like pork, so I would have never thought about that.
I do like beef better more than I like pork, but it was so worth it. Megan actually. She was like, "Hey, I found a pork tenderloin in the freezer," and I was like, "Oh, cool, that's great." And she's like, "I put it in the crock pot," and I didn't even ask. And I got home and I was like, "Megan, it smells so amazing."
Good, yeah.
And it tasted awesome. It was so good.
In all fairness, I do like some cuts of pork, like a ton. Pork steaks, pork chop. Oh, but the question: do you like pork fat? Because there are fat eaters. I've seen people just really chew some fat or even suck on it. They love pork fat. You either love it or you don't. And so I happen to love it, but only in certain trimmings. I can only handle so much of that. But.
It needs to be rendered down. I don't want to chew on it. But if there's a pork chop and there's a big slab of fat on it and it's rendered down and soft.
Got a good taste.
Man, it's so good. Yeah, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I may or may not take the fat from other. Megan does not like the fat on pork chops, and I'll be like, "Can you save it for me, please?"
You do.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so you actually really like it then.
Oh yeah, big fan. Yeah, huge fan.